This is the struggle of a fatherless son. No sisters, no brothers, no father, no mother. These days, a home is missing either one or the other. But you see, for me and many other children, the father was missing from my family. You see, for 17 years, I was yelling and crying, yelling and crying, yelling and crying. Why? Because my soul was dying, knowing that for me, he should have been provided. This is the struggle of a fatherless son. Growing up, not knowing how to be a man, mom saying I'm doing the best that I can. Damn, what were you thinking? Where was your head? Crying myself to sleep at night, hoping that you weren't dead, and this is the struggle of a fatherless son? I gotta calm down and realize that I'm at an age where I can put away all the rage and pray that God forgive you for leaving me. So I did. And I will be a better role model for my family. I will be a provider. And I will be a better father than you ever were to me. I overcame the struggle of a fatherless son.
I see my father just about every day, you know. Which I've been in Morehouse, like every weekend, pretty much. I mean, I live with him.
I've never seen my father. Never? A picture in the Omaha Central High School 1988 yearbook.
My father, every time he comes down, he came down here twice to see me. He loves me.
I ain't seen my father since like in the 9th grade.
Hello, son.
Mary, what did I tell you about letting strangers in the house?
He's not a stranger. He's our father.
I don't have a father.
Hey, wait a minute.
Daddy, he's tripping.
Tripping? We'll see who's tripping later on tonight. What did I tell you about talking to strangers anyway?
Don't do it.
And why?
Because it may cause us harm.
So why did you let this stranger in our house?
Son.
Mary, you hear me talking to you.
Why you doing
Don't
this?
play deaf.
Son.
I'm not standing here for my help. And you ain't deaf.
Don't talk to your sister like that.
Am I talking to you? Matter of fact, I don't even know why you here.
I definitely don't think you're crazy. I absolutely agree. I was raised in a single family home as well. I was raised by two women actually, my mom mainly and my auntie Levette. But I mean, without a man perspective, there was a lot of things that I just missed out on. I think I heard Bishop T.D. Jakes say one time, you know, I never learned how to shave because I never had a man there to teach me how to shave. And me, I've never shaved in my life. You know, I'm 31 years old. I still have never shaved. I mean, I've only used clippers, you know, to edge my face, but I've never used a razor, you know, to put to my face. Like, how would I know, you know, I need to go with the grain or against the grain with a shaving razor. You know, my mom never taught me anything like that.
You're over an hour late. I passed up 2 easy fish waiting here for you. That makes me poorer by $2. I'm not playing games here. I got no time for that. Life's got no time for your little boy games. You leave all that nonsense at home when you come here. All right, you're gonna put it on speed today. I ain't stopping to give you any little tips either. You sink or swim on your own today, because I'm not always gonna be there to hold your hand for you. All right, you ready for the real thing? You ready to come get it? You ready to come take it from your old man? You ready to be the king?
I can count. It's 1. 2. 2-1.
That's something you taught me.
That's right. I taught you well, son. A lot of things you learned from me. It's your ball.
What you stalling for?
Everything you got from me, boy. Everything you got.
Let me show you what you taught me.
Yeah, show me. Show me. Show me. I didn't teach you that, though, did I? That's something I didn't teach you. That's something you got to learn on your own. Give it up. Give it up. Oh, why you do? Oh, yeah. Who taught you that one? I think I'll go around again. Yeah.
It's your ball.
Yeah, they come in all different sizes and colors. Talk to you, son. This right here, son, look at it. Watch this. This is the Trojan Real Lubricated. Sturdy, reliable, dependable. Like a truck. When you got into something you don't really know what you're into, and it get a little rough for you, they hit the downshift. This one here, son, this is the super size Magnum Majestic, the prophylactic Cadillac. Oh, yeah. Now this is when you find yourself and you're there. You done got so comfortable with yourself, you done built up a reputation. Huh? Feel me? And this one here, son, be extra careful, because that's Mr. Little Extra Sensitive. You really don't need this, especially on the first round. Because you're going to enjoy the ride too much, you end up on the curb somewhere out of commission. You don't want that. Save this for round 3. Because believe me, it's going to be a round 3. Look at me. Feel me. All right, now, look strong. Come on, son. Close your mouth. There you go. Keep it tight. Work with it. Love you, man.
5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's daddy coming home, you know? Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I, Uncle Phil? Got through my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. To hell with him!
I learned most of my skills from my father and slightly my grandfather. My grandfather learned the physical things like, you know, cutting grass, building stuff like that, using your hands. My father is more so like thinking and just how to think and how to judge things, more so. Maybe more critical thinker.
I never learned a motherfucking thing from my daddy. Everything I know to this day, I learned from my mom.
Skills. Not too many. I can't really think of any skills. I know one thing that my father taught me was, mainly when I got older, we talked about sex. We just like use a condom. Nothing like really life-changing or significant to me that I still use it today. But nothing that I couldn't have learned on my own. And I always watch my mom cook sometimes, or that was about it. I learned on my own. I can cook, I can clean, I can change a tire, I can pump gas, I can work and pay a bill, not two, but a bill. I can take care of I can pick up my sister from school, from daycare. I can do stuff for my mother. I know how to call in and pay a bill. I can book stuff on my own without my mother's help. I guess I was expected to know how to play basketball and football, mainly sports. But I mean, I knew how to play, but as far as like the whole ethics of street ball and stuff like that, I didn't know because I was never taught. Like my father never went through the whole basketball movement and like how to do this or how to do that on the court or how to play football.
My dad grew up being the all-star athlete. He played everything. He played basketball, football, ran track, did baseball, homecoming king and all those other wonderful things. Myself, on the other hand, I was like the nerd. I was student council president. I was the head attorney of my mock trial team. I did knowledge bowl and I was the captain for 2 years. Things of that nature. However, I was still very, very well apt at dribbling a basketball and knowing about football and knowing how to swing a baseball bat. I just didn't care to because I didn't have anybody to do it with for the majority of my life. Dad not being there had a lot to do with that. And what I found even more interesting is that even without my dad being there and having, I guess you could say, more of, I guess an effeminate mindset or an effeminate way of looking at things, I still learned to do all the other things everybody else does. I learned, as I progressed through college, I learned how to shake a man's hand and look him squarely in the eye and to tie a tie and all those other things that we sort of deem as masculine behavior with the actions of any man, which in my perspective would challenge whether or not they're necessarily masculine behaviors or things that we just value as masculine and don't necessarily evaluate whether or not it's something that's distinctly masculine, if that makes any sense.
Of course, I believe, I want to say, specifically every man gets put in that boat just because we're so-called men or males, or it may even be a perpetuated assumption that, oh, you're acting like this, so you can do this. You're so smart, why can't you do this? So there have been plenty of times where I was put in that boat when I was never even taught, but no one took the chance to, no one took the opportunity to teach me. They just assumed I knew.
Playing basketball, coach assumed I knew how to do this. They assumed I had a father in my life, but no, I had no idea. When it came to girls, I want to say, I mean, I guess even like sexual things, like you're supposed to, girls kind of assume you know based off what a man's supposed to tell you. But since I never had a man there, I just decided to go with the flow. So I guess that's kind of sort of life right there. You just go and pick up what you learn on the way.